Have you ever looked up at the night sky filled with countless stars and wondered, how did all of this begin? It's a question that has echoed through human history, a deep-seated curiosity about our origins. The Bible offers a profound and beautiful answer, starting with one of the most famous lines ever written. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Imagine a state of existence before time, before light, before anything we know. The Bible describes it as formless and empty, with darkness covering the face of the deep. A vast, silent, and waiting expanse. And moving over this silent expanse was the Spirit of God, like a gentle breath, poised for the moment of creation. Then, into this profound darkness, God spoke, 4 simple but world-altering words. Let there be light. And instantly, there was light. It wasn't the sun or the moon. Their time had not yet come. This was the very essence of light itself, separating the darkness, establishing the first rhythm of our universe. God saw the light, and he saw that it was good. He named the light day and the darkness night. And so, the evening and the morning were the first day. A new cosmic clock had started ticking. On the second day, God's creative word continued to shape the formless void. He said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." And just like that, an expanse appeared, a great dome we now call the sky. It separated the waters above from the waters below, creating the atmosphere, our protective blanket. God called this vault sky. This act brought order and structure, preparing the stage for life. And as the second day drew to a close, evening and morning marked its completion. Now picture this. The whole world is covered in water. On the third day, God commanded, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. The waters receded, and for the first time, land masses emerged from the deep. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. He looked upon the newly formed continents and oceans, and again he saw that it was good. But the third day wasn't over. The newly formed land was barren, a blank canvas of soil and rock. So God spoke again, this time bringing forth life. Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds. Suddenly, the earth burst forth with colour and life. Grass carpeted the hills, plants of every shape and size sprouted, and trees reached for the sky, their branches heavy with fruit, each containing the seed for future generations. The world was no longer just structured, it was vibrant and alive. And the evening and the morning were the third day. With the stage set, it was time to fill the heavens. On the fourth day, God turned his attention to the vast expanse above. He said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years." And then he made 2 great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. Imagine witnessing that moment, the sun bursting into existence, flooding the world with brilliant warm light. Then, as evening approached, the moon rose, casting a gentle silvery glow, accompanied by a glittering tapestry of countless stars. These celestial bodies weren't just for light, they were set in place to be our cosmic clock, marking the passage of seasons, days, and years. They are a constant daily reminder of the order and design woven into the fabric of creation. And God saw that it was good. The fourth day concluded, a day of celestial wonder. The world was now ready for a new kind of life, life that could move, swim, and fly. On the fifth day, God's voice filled the waters and the sky. Let the water teem with living creatures and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky. The command was instantly fulfilled. The seas, once silent, now swarmed with life. Great sea creatures, massive and majestic, moved through the depths. Schools of fish of every colour, shape and size filled the oceans, from the smallest minnow to the grandest whale. And what about the sky? It was no longer empty. It filled with the sound of beating wings and joyful songs as birds of every kind took flight. Eagles soared on the high currents, tiny hummingbirds darted among the new flowers, and flocks of birds painted patterns against the blue canvas above. The world was now teeming with movement and sound. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." It was a blessing of abundance, a command for life to flourish. And as the sun set on this day of incredible animation, God saw that it was good. The fifth day was complete. Now we arrive at the sixth day, a day of incredible diversity on the newly formed land. The earth was green and lush, but it was waiting for its inhabitants. God spoke once more. "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to its kind." And it was so. From the soil, it seemed, emerged all sorts of creatures. Majestic lions with their powerful roar, graceful deer leaping through the forests, and massive elephants moving with quiet strength. Herds of livestock, cattle, sheep, and goats began to graze on the green pastures. And all the small creatures, the ones that creep and crawl along the ground, came into being, each finding its place in the great web of life. From the largest land animal to the smallest insect, each was created according to its kind, perfectly designed for its environment. The world was now a symphony of life, on land, in the sea, and in the air. Each creature played its part, contributing to a vibrant, thriving ecosystem. God looked upon all the animals he had made, the wild and the tame, the great and the small, and he saw that it was good. But the masterpiece of the sixth day was yet to come. The grand finale of creation was the making of humanity. This part of the story, which we'll explore next time, is where we find our own beginning. What a powerful and awe-inspiring story of origins, of order emerging from chaos, and of a world bursting into life at the command of its creator. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the first days of creation. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next part of this incredible narrative. We'd love to have you with us. See you in the next video.